What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. In this video I want to talk about my predictions for Team of the Year, who is going to be in. It's kind of known like what is going to be in, but I also want to talk about the price points that you guys can expect, maybe with some of these cards that are in packs, and then kind of when they settle down out of packs, what you can kind of expect. One rule of thumb, I would say that please do not buy these cards on the first or second day. Allow them to settle down in price. In my opinion, the Team of the Year is not going to be as expensive as it was last year. The way that the market has been this year, it just seems like it's been going down ever since October. It really has never been high for a long period of time. Last year we had points where the market was very, very rich. We've had a lot of coin suck SBCs. We've had a lot of people lose coins this year through EA crashing the market on purpose. They've done that 3 to 4 Fridays. They've done a baby icon SBC. They've done a bunch of different things. A messy player of the month tweet that they've made the market drop because of that. And the market right now is in a really bad shape. First, I kind of want to show you guys beforehand what I've been doing, and it really just has been icons, man. A lot of special card trading. We've been doing really well so far, like just for this week. So this week started 1 day ago, and if you look at the weekly, I'm almost at a mil TP, which is pretty good. My monthly has been decent as well. I'm at 7.5 million, and I have about another 7 icons to go, or 6-7 icons, and then we're about 16.2. So we're kind of getting up there now, and we're making some good coins. We'll probably have about 5.7 million once we sell the rest that I have. I mean, I was getting these at prices like 450, this at like 430, 220. This at like 259, stuff like that, man. So we're just trying to get those out before tomorrow, because you don't want to get burned in this market. You kind of want to get out by the nighttime, because once Europe and the UK wake up, it starts another round of panic, and then that's kind of what's been happening every day, and that's probably what's going to continue to happen until Team of the Year. So let's kind of get into what the point of the video is supposed to be, and I want to talk to you guys about my predictions. I have a whole 11 here that I want to show you guys of cards that I have picked for the Team of the Year. So let's kind of go into it here. All right. So the first one is Van Dyck. Obviously has to get in. In terms of a price point, now his inform. Okay. So this was the 95 last year. He went from 2.4 million the first day all the way down to 1.5, and he really just settled around 1.3, 1.4. With a boost, and because I think much more people know Van Dyck this year. That's not the right one. Where is it? He'll probably be about 2.5 million coins as he settles. I think while he's in packs, might go to about 2.7-ish. And then kind of when he settles is about 2.4, 2.5. So that's kind of, this Van Dyck card is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Probably the best center back on the game this year. Speaking of center backs, I want to go to Matthias Delict. So this is going to be a card that, again, I had my thumbnail guy. He really just basically put a bunch of stats together. Again, this is not the overalls the Team of the Year is going to be, and it's not the correct stats either. It's not even the players that are confirmed yet, but this is what I think is going to happen. And then the stats are just kind of thrown onto the card. This, I don't believe, is going to be out of packs, probably around 1 million coins. In packs might be around the 1.1, 1.2. And then out of packs probably will fluctuate between the 950 to 1.50 range. I can't really see him being above that. I could even see this guy being low 900s in all honesty. Just because he is on Juve, and also because, if they don't upgrade the pace to maybe 80, I don't know how many people are going to use this card. Again, the center backs last year, if you look at the Team of the Year, Varane, obviously much more well known last year. Out of packs, he settled around the 1.5 range, okay? 1.5 mil. Now, I'd much rather have, look at the Varane's pace, defending, physical, dribbling, passing, compared to a guy like Delict, and also in a market that is much richer last year than it is this year. So, Delict, I think, is going to come in around the 900 to 1.1, settling out of packs. In packs will probably be about 1.2, 1.25. Nothing more than that. I'd be very, very surprised with that. Moving on, let's go into the left back, and it's going to be Andy Robertson. Okay. So again, if we look at Team of the Year cards from last year, we look at Marcelo. A much more in-demand card in my opinion because Marcelo obviously has that FIFA factor. Everyone knows Marcelo. Everyone loves the 5-star skills. Okay, 4-star weak for last year. In a market that was rich, he dropped all the way as low as 1.72 and he chilled around 1 mil actually at a point right after Team of the Year. So in my opinion, this Andrew Robertson card will probably be around in packs about 1 mil. And then once he goes out of packs, probably settle around the 850, 900 range. I can't see him going lower than 800, and I can't see him going above 1 mil out of packs. I just don't really see that. I wouldn't even be surprised if this card was like 750, 800, but I think 850 to 950 is probably more like it. Moving on. All right, let's go to the right back. We've got Trent. Now, this is a great card. This is going to be an amazing card for crossing, for pace. Physical defending is great. Passing is great. And if we look at the right back last year, did we even get a right back? No, I don't think we got a right back last year because we got Ramos. But if we do get Trent this year, which we should because Liverpool won the Champions League, this card I expect it to be probably again around the 900 to 1.1 mil range. I see Andy Robertson and Trent kind of doing the same thing, where they're probably about a 1 to 1.1 mil in packs, and then out of packs around the 800-900 range, most likely. Again, if you don't realize, these cards last year settled in price just after. You also have future stars you have to worry about, and that's why those cards also did drop last year. So I would not buy during Team of the Year week if you could hold off a bit, because they should drop a bit more after Future Star or before Future Stars. A lot of people went nuts for Future Stars 1 last year, and probably with the players that we get this year could very well get panic sold again because of Future Stars 2. Moving on to the goalkeeper, it's going to be Alisson. Alright, and again, a great card, but then I compare it to last year with, not Ramos, but Davon Daheia. Okay, this Alisson is probably going to be about 700 to 800k. I don't see it much higher than that. Could even hit the 650 range, because if you look at Daheia here, he settled around the 770 to 800 range out of packs, even until like mid-February. Okay, in packs, he went, obviously, the first day was 1.4. Went as low as 800 on the Friday, went up to like 877, but just chilled around the 750 range. And in my opinion, I think Daheia is much better last year than Alisson is this year. So I think that's going to be about 650, 700k for Alisson. I don't see him being cheaper than that. I'd be very, very shocked. Just because he's a 97 overall keeper, and it's a Team of the Year version. Now, if we move into the midfielders, okay, we got first Frankie de Jong. Now, I think this card's going to be about 1.6 to 1.8 million. Could even stretch 1.9, but I don't see him being over 2 mil. I don't see him being a 2 mil card in all honesty. Again, last year's Team of the Year midfield was Modric, Conte, and De Bruyne. And obviously Modric, because he won the Ballon d'Or, was a 99 last year. I just believe, for me, although this card is great, okay, he's got a lot of really good things about the card. I don't think he's going to be a 2 mil. I think he's going to be around the 1.6 to 1.8 range. I think that's a fair value for him anyway. And again, if a market was rich, maybe he goes to over 1.9, but I just see him being around the 1.6 to 1.8 range. Impacts, he might be around 1.9, but I would let him settle till he's out of packs around the 1.6, 1.7-ish, most likely. Okay, moving on, we got Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, maybe he gets a 97, 98 card, or a 96, who knows, okay. Possibly gets a 98 card, and he's going to be a fantastic card. Again, I think he's probably going to be about 2 to 2.2 million, around there. His card last year, he was a 97 overall, and I believe he settled to as low as 2.2 million. So I see him being around the 2 mil settling, okay, and then in packs will probably be about 2.2, 2.3-ish in packs, and then let him settle kind of out of packs. That's if the same trend happens as it did last year. In my opinion, if the market does not have as many coins, the demand will kind of lower. And, you know, Future Stars 2 is going to create some panic, I think, again, in the market. So, again, I think it's going to be about, in packs, about 2.2, 2.3. Out of packs, going to probably 2.1-ish, 2 mil flat, something around there. Moving on to another midfielder, N'Golo Conte. Now, again, I think this is going to be about 2.1 to 2.3. Last year, if you look at Conte's card, you have to understand that these cards, even if they get an upgrade from last year or they get a downgrade from last year, the market does not have as many coins this year. And he went to as low as 2 mil out of packs, 2.03 or 2.08. He went down to 2.2 in packs, and then he went all the way to 2.4, and then kind of went to 2.5. So I think this card is probably going to be around the 2.1 to 2.3 again. Probably settles around the 2 mil out of packs, maybe even 1.9. I'd be surprised if he had 1.9, but again, probably around the 2 mil range. Now the forwards. Now this is, I think Mane is probably going to be about 97 overall, and that card I think is going to be about 3.5 million. I think he's going to be 3.5. He's going to be the best Premier League left win in the game, without a doubt. Liverpool obviously has, it's a great club, so I think a lot of people want to use that card. He does have a lot of versions in this game, but if they were to give him a 97, 98 overall Team of the Year card, I think this card's going to be about 3.5 million coins. Impacts probably can look around 3.8 to 3.9, and then him staying around the 3.5 to 3.7 out of packs. I think that's pretty safe for this card. I don't see it being over 4 mil. I'd be pretty surprised if that was the case for Mane. Now, if we go on to the right wing, obviously Lionel Messi. Okay, this card I think is going to be about 5 million coins. If you look at Messi, and I think I have it on here, maybe I don't. I have so many tabs, guys, it's ridiculous. Where is it? Let me look at, oh, here it is. The 96 group stage Messi. Okay, he's 1.9 million at the moment. He was as low as 2.2, went high as 2.5, and then he's been chilling around the 1.9 to 2 mil. I could see the Team of the Year Messi version being about 5 million coins. I don't think you're going to see what we did last year, where I believe Messi, where did he go last year? Let me see where this was. He was actually lower last year. That's actually pretty crazy. He was 4.7. Maybe Messi hits 4.5. I doubt it, just because that's a tough one with Messi. I don't really believe he's going to be lower than 5 mil. Maybe, if we're going to generalize, maybe about 4.6 to 5 mil. I think around there is probably safe to say. I don't really see him being below 4.5. I'd be pretty surprised if a Team of the Year Messi was 4.5 million for out of packs. Now, the last one is going to be in Mbappe. Now, this card, I think the reason why this card is going to be 5 million coins this year is because of Mbappe's striker version card, who has stayed up, and he's a 91. Remember, he's 91 group stage card. He's 1.9 million. Now, in my opinion, if this card was getting bought, by the way, at 3 mil at one point, okay? If a 91 Mbappe is going for 3 mil, I have to believe he's going to 5 to 5.3 mil. I think if he gets a 97, 96, 98 card, whatever it may be, I think that card definitely could be about 5 million coins. 100% getting 5 mil, maybe upwards of like 5.3, 5.4. Because I think a lot of people value him not being on the right wing, but as a striker. I think that people prefer that over the right wing version of Mbappe. Now, if we go to the last one, this could be a guy that could get in as the 12th man. We don't really know what's going to happen with Team of the Year yet. And what they're going to do, if they're going to do 11 plus maybe 6, nominee cards, whatever it may be, I don't know. But Neymar, in my opinion, would probably be about 4.5 to 5 mil as well. Just because I think as a center attacking mid, Neymar would be amazing. The stats would be amazing. Maybe even go upwards of 5.2, 5.3. Again, this is my prediction for prices. It could be so wrong, but that's just my predictions. And I just wanted to make a little cool video for you guys, because I thought that maybe some people would like to know about some of the prices on some of these Team of the Year cards, and just kind of my predictions of what may happen for Team of the Year. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this video today. We're going to have much more Team of the Year content coming as the next week goes on, and a lot of panic is happening, so we're going to keep on watching out for that. I might have a couple of trading videos for you guys this week, so hope you guys did enjoy the video today. Make sure you guys do drop a like, comment, subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.